Hello, this is The Way of Fairness. My name is Stephen Childs. I don't go to AA anymore at all. I'm not going back. I've left it for the last time. I've left it probably 5 times and then gone back. I got what I needed this last session at AA, and it's the way the third step prayer works. And it's not what I was told, it's not what I thought before. So this is how I'm doing it. I'm giving myself to the benevolent, all-powerful oneness, that everything is that. All the separate things are that. That is what everything is. All-powerful oneness. Okay, so it's benevolent because we are. So there's evidence that it cares about us because we care about us. There's evidence that it's conscious because we're conscious. You see, we're the consciousness of it, and we're not the only beings in the universe. There are extremely advanced extraterrestrials that are so advanced we can't even comprehend their ways and their technology and their power. Okay, so the third step prayer says, I give all I am, do with me what you want to, and then it says, relieve me of the bondage of self. And it's me that's the problem. I have this me negative part of my ego that puts people down with thought and so forth. And so I'm working on stopping doing that by just defining everybody as good. Everybody's good. Everybody's body's good. Everybody's mind's good. We're good just the way we are. You're good. And it says to take away our difficulties. That victory over our difficulties bears witness to your power, your love, and your way of life. So the way of life is altruism. We care about other people, even before ourselves, and because of our ego problem. So we train ourselves to care about other people. And that's what I found from AA that works. It talks about how we have a lack of power to improve ourselves. We can't fix ourselves with ourselves. It has to be something outside of us, and it has to be greater than us. Well, that's not saying much, because pretty much everything is outside of me. It's a big universe. And obviously it has more power than I do. Okay, so this is where I leave AA. The first step talks about moral inventory. Where am I in the wrong? Well, I've defined wrong as unfair. Nothing else. It has nothing to do with religious concepts. So I got to stop being unfair to other people. I got to stop doing other people wrong. And this is what the way of fairness is about. We agree to not do you wrong if you'll agree to not do us wrong. So it's tough love. It's conditional. It's unconditional tough love. If you do us wrong, we're asking for something to punish you. We don't do it ourselves. We don't get angry because that always backfires. So the all-powerful oneness will arrange your punishment if you're doing me wrong. And if I'm doing you wrong, it's arranging my punishment without you doing anything about it. Just want the help is all you got to do, is ask for the help. And if you're not doing other people wrong as best you can, you qualify for that kind of help. Bike trail. So, I found the sweetest, the best tasting choke cherries I've ever found in my whole life. And there's a few of them right here. The sun's not right and it's not picking up. That's the choke cherry tree that they grow on. They get much bigger than that tree, but the ones that tasted really good were like that size of tree. They're cherries. It's a form of cherry. They're actual cherries called choke cherries. They grow wild in Utah and elsewhere. Okay, so I was talking about we admitted we did people wrong. That's all we got to do. We don't have to tell you what it was that we did. You don't have to tell us. I did you wrong. I'm stopping myself. I won't do it anymore. You can ask for forgiveness if you want. We give you forgiveness if you'll stop doing us wrong. You don't even have to ask for it. So we don't have a detailed confession. We don't tell the priest or anybody else what it was that we did. It's not their business. Our past is not your business, and your past is not our business. See, that's different than AA. AA is based on secrets, on keeping the secret. So AA people told me, you're sick as your secrets. No, I'm not sick and I have good secrets. All my secrets are good. I learned from them. When I did people wrong, that's a good secret I have because I harmed someone. So, secrets are good for humans. It's good for humans to have a secret life. I struggled with this idea my whole life up until this past year. And when somebody insults me now, like they'll say I'm dumb because I passed up on having sex or having a cookie or whatever that it is that I passed up and didn't experience. So they think I'm dumb. They can think I'm dumb. That doesn't make me dumb. It means they're the kind of person that forms thoughts like that. So they're doing other people wrong. And the punishment is in process of happening to that person that thinks I'm dumb. And I can't wait to find out what it is. You know, I want to know what happens to them. And so my higher power tells me I will know. I will know what happens to them. I was shown the eternal hell they go to. And in a vision. And they told me, I actually ate a gum edible, and I didn't realize that it would affect me adversely. And I was affected by it for 18 hours. I was trying to avoid seeing something. And like in a dream when you're trying to get to sleep and you can't avoid it and you don't want to, it's like you don't know where to open the door, keep it, nail it shut. It's just misery. And they finally opened the door, and the people were in the land of the dead. And I didn't see anything other than I heard their voices. It was just, I didn't see any form, just information being told to me. That's where they were. And I don't deserve that fate. And so they were happy that I cared about the people there, and I want to get them out of there. And they can get out of there. All they got to do is stop doing people wrong, and they're free. They're free to go. So that's what we're trying to get them to do now. The way of fairness. If they'll do it now, they don't have to go to eternal hell and have eternal hell on their record. You don't want to have eternal hell on your record, on your permanent record. So stop doing people wrong and join us. We're the winning side. I'm a faith-based atheist. You can believe anything you want as long as you're not doing me wrong. My atheism doesn't do you wrong. It's just what I think reality is about. I don't think it has a point. My conclusion was that I needed to do something about the unfairness that happens to us from childhood on. That's been the problem for me, is that I was done wrong when I was younger, and it continues to happen. And the corporations are doing me wrong. The governments, The religions and the people and all their gangs and groups and their gang stalkers, they're all doing me wrong, and I'm trying to make a deal with them. I won't pray for your demise if you'll stop doing me wrong. Let me tell you something. My prayers are powerful.